Okay, this video is for Lou, and he asked about how do you install a third-party expression pedal. So here I have a M-Gear EXP standard expression pedal. That's what it looks like. And just make sure your expression pedal is a TRS type, so you should have 3 conductors on the back, and it plugs into the back of the SD90 or SD9 into the expression slot. Okay, now what you're going to want to do first is we're going to need to set up the pedal. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to press menu, and we're going to go into controls, and in the upper right hand corner we're going to start to make some changes. So first thing we want to do is we're going to turn off the left arranger piece and the style engine and the player. Otherwise the pedal will control the arranger as well, and right now we are only going to set it up to have the pedal control the right hand voices. Same thing with the player. If the player was checked, then when you were playing an MP3 or a WAV file or MIDI, the expression pedal would control the volume of that particular item that's playing, and that's for this experiment we're not going to do that. So we want to make sure that we turn both of those off. Then what I would do is I would go ahead in and I would set your threshold to 0, and I would set your offset to 0. And remember that every expression pedal normally has an adjustment potentiometer, so we're going to want to play with that in a minute to make sure that that's set correctly. So now with those set like that, let's go ahead and let's pick an instrument. So we'll go over here, and we have Jazzy 1 organ selected, so that's fine. We'll just leave that. So let's go back in to menu for a second while we're doing this, and let's see. So you'll see here as I press down, it brings the volume in for me. Okay, and what I would select also, I'd probably make this closed 1 or closed 2. And that way you'll get it to completely turn off. Yeah. Okay. Now, if this isn't the behavior that you're getting, you may have to adjust this guy. So let me show you. Right? So if the pedal appears to not be working, what you want to do is you want the pedal to be all the way up, and you want to adjust the pot until that sound goes just away, where it doesn't play anymore. And if you can go further, then you need to go back just until you start to hear it, and then just take it a little bit. Now the pedal will work fine. Okay, and then the last thing that you'll want to do, and now you'll want to save these settings, right? So we're going to go into Save, Custom Startup, and now that's saved. Now, you also potentially, just so you fully understand how this can work on a per voice basis, if we go into the Jazzy organ, right, you'll see here that we have 2 instruments that make that up, Pop Fast and Jazzy, right? And the expression column is checked in both of them. And if I uncheck them, the expression pedal will no longer be functional. See that? Okay, now let's say I just want to make the expression pedal available for one but not the other. I would enable it here. So now you can hear that's Jazzy, and as I press the pedal down, I'm bringing in Pop Fast. Okay, so you'll want to just keep track of that too and make sure that you know what you want on. In most cases, for the right hand, you're going to want all 3 of those voices.